All right, Girthlings, what is up? Oh, it's been a week. I hope you've had a good week. It's almost Friday. It's Thursday night. I'm recording this. I figured I better get it done real quick because we have a field training exercise, FTX, this weekend. Nothing crazy. Just get together, run through some stuff. I won't go into detail. That's not what this is about. This is about what I'm bringing with me, and maybe you've never done this, maybe you're trying to do this, maybe you're just trying to see what kind of stuff you need to be acquiring, or maybe you just want to see what I've got, and then tell me why it's wrong. Any of that is okay. The comment section is wide open. So if you have a better option for something that you see tonight, please let me know. So, not like everyone else, I'm not going to freak out and yell about it. It's a constant learning thing. So, before we get too far into this, got to thank Brownell's, biggest supporter of the channel. Just got, this aim point, the aim point itself, but also the mount. So we finally finished that rifle up. I'll be doing a video on that eventually. But it's not the focus of this. This is about stuff. So check them out. Link is always down below. Helps out the channel, costs you nothing. Use code BOP10. That'll actually save you money rather than cost you anything. So I can hear my neighbors yelling. That's always fun. And they're pretty far away too. So let's just jump right into it. We'll jump into just what kind of clothing we're going to run. And I'm going to keep this very short and very sweet tonight because this kind of video can get very, very long, very quick. So, alrighty. So I kind of want to break this down into like clothing, gear and weapon systems, and how'd you like that? And then I guess we can kind of put like shelter into the gear. So as far as clothing goes, it doesn't really matter. I just have a bunch of random clothing in here that I use. I'll probably end up just rocking the tried and true, just true spec multicam set, but you never know. Maybe you want to switch it up. Maybe you want to wear the pink Desert Marpat or the British DPM desert stuff. Maybe you want some jeans. That's fine. Got the Victos jeans. Maybe it's getting cold and you need a grid fleece nightcap. So that will definitely probably put that in the bag actually. Nothing crazy. It's just the bag that I normally if I'm going shooting or doing a training exercise, I throw a bunch of just random gear in here that I'll need. If I'm not, gonna throw a bunch of random dirt bike gear in it and use it that way. Random boonie we'll bring with us. And then actually, starting to get colder here in Michigan. I think it's supposed to touch the 30s overnight this weekend. So just a couple of extras that I will be bringing, like the Polar Tech here. Bring that, and that'll also tie into sleep system when we get to that. And then the Old Faithfuls. Had these things for a couple of years now, and they just keep working. So yeah, you might be like a 50-year-old lesbian buying Merrells, but they work. I mean, they're a little bit beat up, but they do the job. So until they're walked right through, we'll be rocking those. Let me pack all this stuff back in real quick, and we will get into kind of the rest of the stuff. All right, so next up, let's just talk gear. So it depends. Okay, so this really depends on what your actual objectives are going to be. If you have a training plan, maybe you can kind of devise like a pack list out of that. As far as it goes, I mean, I'm just going to bring my normal split rig. He's not wanting to cooperate, but just my normal split rig. Nothing crazy, just 3 mags on here. You can stick mags back in here, so you can size up to 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 mags, one in the gun. So it's standard combat load. Medical, water, GP. Nothing crazy there, just Spiritus Systems 34. I'd really like to go on the plate carrier, but it's in here. So we will be doing some form of night vision exercise while we're there. So just my ops core here. Nothing crazy, just knock off dovetail, the Safarilands, counterweight, and some form of viz. So again, nothing crazy here. This isn't anything new, it's just what you should be bringing with you. Alright, let me start digging through here. I guess I can kind of show you. Packed to the gills. Ooh. See? So let me peel some of those mags out and go from there. Alright, let's as you can see, we peeled a bunch out. So belt, just my standard G-Code assaulter, nothing crazy. Flatline fiber coat dump, 2 pistol mags, North American kit. Then I keep a spare 20 on the back. Technically 22 with the boot, Das Boot on it. So this works obviously with the G-Code RTI. Which is going to work with our G-Code holster here. So nothing crazy. I'm not even going to talk about this when we get to the weapon stuff. So G45, X300 Turbo, RMR. Nothing crazy. It's a good setup. Carrier. Yeah, now there's nothing in this, so it's going to fall over. Carrier. T3 Tomahawk. Really nothing wild. We just have a Mayflower on here with 4 mags, a couple of small pouches here on the front. Throw stuff in there. Another North American kit right here. That way we have the redundancy of if we have just the carrier on, we still have some med. If we have just the belt on, we still have some med. And then when you have both on, it's just twice the fun. So that is the carrier setup. Hesco L210s in there. I'd like to go up to level 4s, but money. So for the meantime, 210s, those will have to do. Still a good plate. Still very, very viable for what we're using it for. So nothing wild there. Let me pack that back up. All right, I guess we can just run through this stuff as I pack it back in. So PVS 14, nothing crazy at all, just PVS 14. Tactical Tailor pouch, got that, that'll sit right in here with the belt, sits right inside the belt. Just random stuff, so obviously bring some weapon lube with you, whether it be you or somebody else, but someone's gonna need it. G43 magnifier, that will go on the 11.3. AGM, Rattler thermal. This will most likely just be kept in the pack. And then if we're doing like a patrol or something like that, or force on force, I'll pull this out. I did go ahead and check the return to zero on everything, so I can pop my EOTech right off. I know right where this goes, set it on there, it's already zeroed. Same thing, I can pop it off, put the EOTech on. I checked this the other day and they're all good, so got that. Arguably the most important thing in here, some batteries. Like I just mentioned, force on force, so we got the Recce BFA. Probably have to hit this with some paint. Got a lot of yellow showing through. Is what it is. And then nothing else really crazy here. Just as you can see, just mags. So we had four on the four on the carrier. The little extra, but I don't really count that one because that's the extra. So we got 4 on the carrier. What do we got? 4. Oh, I'm sorry, 6 right here. And then pistol wise, we've got 4 17 rounders and then 23 or 24 rounds with our super duper fancy Noveske Terran Tactical thing. Nothing crazy. Probably throw a couple boxes in just to be safe, but I highly doubt they will get ran through. Typically, if you're training stuff like this, it's not super duper high round count. You're more or less getting reps on certain things, so don't fret too much on the ammo. Alrighty, so we talked gear. Almost forgot one of the most important things, the Commando store, Arc'teryx knockoff. It's good, I like it. Where do I even start here? So let's start sleeping. So we have our Atoma, or whatever it is, the bug net bivy. I don't think I have it in there right. It should be flatter than that. But typically I will just use these, this nylon webbing and hook it right to this front flap on the Bandit. That way you're not taking any bag space at all. You're hanging it right off the back. So you can still use a small pack if it's like a single day, single night, single day, so 2-day, 1-night deal. You can still use a really small pack and get away with it by doing that. So as far as that goes, like I said, we got our bug little single man tent. Kind of just want to get some of this shit out of the way. Isomat, obviously, because you'll die. Like I had mentioned, it's starting to get colder, so typically I could just get away with just the Whoopee. Throw it in a stuff sack, shove it down in the Bandit there, and be good. But it's starting to get colder again, like I just said. So I am going to bring, what in the hell is this caught on? You can see my stuff sack is all loose, like your mother. But this just has my regular bag in it, food bag. So I'm gonna bring that just in case, probably leave it in the truck. If I start freezing to death, then I'll go get it. But I really don't want to have to. Bandit. Love this pack. Love it. I have the next size up, the Switchblade coming Monday. I really wanted to get it in time for this, but not gonna. So you can see we're emptied out right now. Not empty, but there's just some battery banks. Those are, so if you're not bringing a couple of these with you, want to. We also got Faraday bag, stuff sack, MRE in the back. Got the pizza, I think. Yeah, pizza slice, baby. Bug spray, another battery bank. So, solar one this time. Just little things. USB-C. So obviously, this will be in here. Anything that you're gonna want on you, obviously. That's what the point of the bag is for. So I don't really know why I'm telling you that, but I am. Make sure you bring water, a couple Nalgene's, you'll be good to go. So, spare MRE just in case someone wants it. Already popped it, took all the useless shit out. Nobody wants your raisins. No back. Important. Definitely important. If you're out doing movements and you're not drinking water, then you're just doing harm to yourself. So, pretty self-explanatory. You're a human, you need water. Why don't you bring it with you and have ease of access to it? So, again, nothing crazy. I will pack some of this up. Talk about guns. All right, everyone's favorite part now. So, typically, you're gonna obviously need one. Or two. It's up to you. Primary is what we're going to actually be using for said training. I think I've shown this plenty of times. If you're watching this video, then you probably know. Run through it real quick. It's just an 11.3 I did. Nothing crazy. SB, Difrico, Geisley charging, Sons of Liberty Gunworks, EOTech, Somo gear, which I love, by the way. Mod Light, Griffin Recce 5, mod button there. Difrico, it's a 11.3 Hansen barrel from Ballistic Advantage, Midwest Industries Combat Rail HD. Just been good. It's just been a good setup. So, hoping to get a good amount of time on it this weekend and keep going with it. Then, just for the funsies, we bring this guy out. This one, there's a little more to it. So, Brownell C7 upper, stripped upper, Ando lower, Midwest Industries quad, SOP mod, B5 SOP mod, Difrico, just BCM charging handle. This has a chrome Brownell's BCG in it. I know it's hard to tell it's chrome because it's pretty black up there, but you can see the chrome back there. Aimpoint Pro on the Vortex ring, Leupold rail mount, whatever you want to call it, carry handle mount. Moving up, Unity hot button. I think I already said Midwest quad rail, mod light, spikes, Havoc, 37 millimeter. Barrel is a 14.5 BA. Yeah, 14.5 Ballistic Advantage. JP Enterprise adjustable. Front sight, gas block. Ready for taper mount, so Recce 5 go right on there just fine. That's pretty much it. It's just a very vibey setup, so I want to bring it out. Who knows? You might see me lugging this around the woods instead of that one. Highly doubt it, but you never know. Sadly, we don't have any 37s yet, so next trip out there, I will for sure have some, and we will be popping smoke and doing other things during Force on Force with this guy. So just didn't have time, money, resources, whatever you want to say. Just didn't have it. So one more thing to note, just because it's over on the Charger, I will be bringing my DJI Mini 4K drone with the intentions of utilizing it during a patrol to try to track down the patrolling team. That way, not only can I see the use case for it, they can also see what that looks, sounds, feels, whatever like. That way everyone's getting something from it. See how easy we can locate, see how easy they can locate, and yeah, so pretty much it. Oh, there is one more very, very, very important thing. I'm not saying you'll need it every time. I might not need it this weekend. But every once in a while, there comes a time where there's a campfire and you're not too far off the trail and you can run back and get this guy. And this will make you happy. This is a creature comfort that goes the distance. So having that chair, I'll throw it in there. That way I for sure have it with me. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, let me know down below what you're bringing. Is it the same stuff? I could have went into nausea about this. I kind of already did. Yeah, 21 minutes. My bad. So I'll end it here. So check out Brownells. Hit like and subscribe. Let me know what you think down below. And that's it, man. Just go outside, do the thing, and do what you want. Do whatever makes you happy. Peace.